The auto difficulty is one of the two difficulties that didn't exist at the beginning of the game. Back in version 1.1, a creator named Matty made a level called Best Automatic Level, which is a level that plays by itself. Since RobTop hadn't planned a special difficulty for levels like that, they all ended up being rated as easy 1-star. It wasn't until update 1.6 that the auto difficulty was officially added to the game. Ironically, some auto levels actually require a few inputs. Most of these were rated before 1.7 as easy 1-stars since they were too easy to fit as a 2-star. But when RobTop introduced the auto difficulty, all easy 1-stars were converted into auto 1-stars. This created odd cases like Geese by Czar, which is labeled as auto but actually requires you to play to beat it. Funny enough, that level along with a few others received a lot of dislikes after the change since people expected them to be fully automatic. It's also been a few years since auto levels stopped being made as often, and it kind of makes sense. A level that plays by itself takes away the main purpose of the game, actually playing it. If you just want to watch a level, you can look up its name on YouTube. Modern auto levels are mostly used for animation and storytelling instead of traditional automatic gameplay. Modern auto levels are mostly used for animation and storytelling instead of traditional automatic gameplay. The easy difficulty is often known as the user coin farm. If you want to farm user coins, just play some easy levels and look around. A lot of them give coins practically for free. Most levels in this category are meant for beginners with the simplest and most sight-readable gameplay possible. But that also comes with a downside. They are hella boring to play. If you are already an experienced player and try a 2-star level, you might as well fall asleep while doing it. In recent years, the standards for what counts as an easy level have dropped a lot. To get your level rated easy now, you basically need to include no more than 2 clicks. If you add any different gameplay style or even a small gimmick, it will be rated 3 stars instead. As mentioned in the easy difficulty, normal levels are basically what happens to any attempt at an easy level that includes slightly challenging gameplay. If you play old 2-star levels, you will often find them more difficult than modern 3 stars. One of the most interesting things about this category is that, for some reason, many normal levels have demon difficulty coins. A good example is a level called Nizomori, which has one of the hardest user coins in the entire game. The coin route is so precise that it basically plays like an extreme demon. The hard difficulty is the first difficulty that has 2 separate star ratings, 4 and 5 stars. 4-star levels are already an evolution from 2 and 3 stars in terms of gameplay, since creators can include more mechanics without the difficulty rating of the level being at the very top. Extreme demons are the biggest challenge you can face, but funny enough, beating an easy extreme demon is nowhere near the hardest levels. Extreme demons are old, very old, and over time, as harder levels were created, the gap between the easiest and hardest extreme demons grew wider and wider. To put it into perspective, the jump in difficulty from Tidal Wave to Bloodbath is larger than the gap between Bloodbath and Stereo Madness. The step is so massive that RobTop should introduce a 6th demon rating just to cover those levels. Extreme demons have been ruining players' lives since 2015, and especially now. Even if you spend months grinding to beat a top 10 level, 6th demon rating just to cover those levels. Extreme demons have been ruining players' lives since 2015, and especially now. Even if you spend months grinding to beat a top 10 level, you'll barely get any recognition from the community. So if you plan to grind one, have in mind that it's purely for your own achievement. When a level is uploaded but doesn't have enough ratings to have a difficulty, it is labeled as unrated. You'll usually find these in the recent tab, and honestly, they're the most random stuff ever. You can stumble upon anything from a single block to a hacked mess, or, if you're lucky, an actual good level that might even be rate worthy. If you ever get bored, it's definitely worth giving them a try.